Hey Kane, how are ya? Can you guys hear me? I got my headset on today instead of doing it through the computer. Welcome everybody into Katrina's Crochet World. Hope you all are having a good night. Can you hear me, Kane? Let's wait for a few more people to come in here. Does it sound better through the headset instead of the laptop? That's good. I don't know why, but my live's not showing on my YouTube side on my phone. That's right, knit one and purl two. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing on my YouTube side that I'm live. It's showing, oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Tampa's live, but it's not showing mine. That's weird. So how is everybody doing tonight? Put the link up in case anybody wants to come up. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my YouTube side going here. I don't know why it's not working. That's weird. You can barely hear me? I don't know why. Can you hear me fine, Kane and Brandon? Oh, there's my live. Because if you guys, like, I've got my volume up to like 66 here, so I don't know. You have me on max. Um, Let me check here for a second. Yeah, I've got my speakers up to 66, my volume. That's better? Okay. So what's everybody up to tonight? It's pretty quiet tonight on YouTube. I missed Lucky's live this morning. My sister came in with my brother-in-law this morning about 10:30, and we went out and grabbed coffee and picked my dad up, and yeah. So I'll have to go back and watch Lucky's. He did a live this morning, right? At work? Mr. Stokers, welcome in. Oh, wow. So they were pretty busy today. That's okay, Mr. Stokers, no worries. Wow. And that's why they need the help, right? Because he's working his butt off.
Yeah, if you can see something different, my mustache is gone.
I noticed that.
You want to see something awesome, though? You want
Hey,
to see?
Rosanna, welcome in.
I'm gonna show you a quick put on from it.
How are you doing, sis? Oh, that is cool. That is pretty neat. See, with mine here, like I've got my light on in the room, but I want
Yeah,
to turn this on, but when I turn it on when the light's on, it's like you can't see the letterings. Hey, Tim,
Tim
welcome
Woods
in.
and Tim
Right
Woods.
away. Yeah,
The hail balls.
right away, hairballs.
That was cool though. I had a disco on my ceiling.
Yeah, that is neat.
Now only a strip pole and a strip pole.
Yeah, right. Is Tampa still doing his live?
No,
Oh, okay.
I
Grandpa
was
should
live.
be.
I was live too. I was like a few seconds ago.
Okay. Grandpa should be coming over soon then.
Oh yeah, I made a beat. It's awesome, but you're not gonna get much. You're not gonna. You're not You know what I mean. You're not gonna. The YouTube is not gonna swipe you because I just made the beat.
Yeah, yeah,
Sounds nice. It's on my YouTube channel. I don't know. I don't do it to put on here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's Grandpa. How's
What's
it
up?
going,
Hey,
Grandpa?
what's up, Grandpa?
Not much, man. How you doing, Mr.
Good.
Stoker?
Just
You
got
doing
done
good,
live.
Dan?
Just got over live like a few seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only had 5 people came in, and that's it. And then everybody left, and then I left the end stream.
Your sound sounds really good, Grandpa, now. It's nice and clear.
Yeah. Well, I got my camera about 2 foot away from my face.
Oh, does it have a built-in mic?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Rosanna. Hey, Kane. Hey, Tim. And whoever else is in the chat that I missed. Boy,
So
did
Evan.
I got hit hard last night, didn't I, Katrina?
oh man.
Oh yes, you did. Oh my god.
Like, see, I couldn't see it right because I wasn't on the StreamYard side, but as soon as I came on the StreamYard side, I was like, wow. Oh, Grandpa was just hit like one right after another, and I'm like, holy people. And they were all from Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Pretty
go ahead.
much know who it was.
Oh yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
Tampa.
Tomorrow night, hey Tampa, hey Lady. Tomorrow night I'll make my Facebook side for friends only
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
person I'm thinking of I'm not friends with on Facebook.
Oh, that makes
And
sense then.
you know, they're not doing it uh on YouTube because Lucky has an app where he can tell right what state and city that it's coming from.
Wow. That's good to have though. Hey Tampa, welcome in.
Man, I found my hat for like a few months. I lost it in my bedroom. I don't know where it went to.
And congratulations, Tampa, on your clothing. That's awesome. I like the hoodies.
Yeah, I need to order some of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do for one yet.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a big close up of Luna's face.
That'd be nice. I did my business cards on Vistaprint and I paid, I think it was like maybe $22 for 100 business cards. They're pretty
Damn.
good on Vistaprint. And I was thinking of doing like what Tampa had done and make, some hoodies for men and women, muscle shirts, tank tops, hats. The hats, I'm thinking of the not the ones that you can buckle up and crap on the back, but the fitted ones, like the sports ones.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah, Rosanna, maybe a picture of Luna and I together. And I think Tampa went through Teespring, didn't he?
Teespring. Okay.
I'm not sure.
And it's a good thing to have too, right? Because if you want to grow your channel and, you know, it's a good thing to have. Like Bago Day has it too. Like she sells a lot of stuff on hers, like bags and hoodies and
Well, that's another thing that would be good to do on a giveaway, you know?
oh, definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah. Well, especially with with you guys, with the men who like the mud mowers and stuff like that, and then in the crochet community, it's good for the giveaways.
Yep. Yeah, Grandpa, I have a disco in the back of my head. It's on the ceiling right now, and always doing that on my live
I
stream.
went through G string, Tim says.
Oh, I got a new mask that I'm trying out. I'm gonna wear it on my live stream tomorrow. I think you guys will find it a little funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. It can be a mask in the community, but I'll be able to eat through it if I go to a restaurant.
Nice. That's I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Yeah. Well, whatever you're thinking is probably really close.
Probably.
Katrina, I'll be
Yeah.
right back. I'm gonna show you guys my mask real quick.
Yep. Here's a link if anybody wants to come up.
So Tampa, if you're still in the chat, did you go through Teespring for your hoodies and stuff, or where did you go through? It might have been Estes or whatever that's called.
Okay. Like, cause I was gonna do an Etsy shop, but I looked into it. It's freaking expensive to have an Etsy shop to sell your stuff on.
Yeah, I think with uh, Teespring, you can, you know, you don't you don't pay anything. They do them and then they sell them for you.
Really?
Yeah. And
Wow.
then whatever you price it at, uh, then that depends on your profit.
You get a percentage of the sale.
Right. They
Yeah,
get
I
like, if it's like, let's say a $20 t-shirt, and you can get it for 15, and you make $5 and they make 15.
yeah.
But
Okay, Tampa.
if you don't have to pay anything outright. I had an excellent day, Kane. Went to went to dinner tonight and
Where'd you go for dinner?
went to my son's house.
Nice.
That's one of Luna's favorite places to go. I just mentioned my son's name and she goes crazy.
Aw.
And then on the way home, we had to stop at the smoke shop, which is one of her second favorite places to go. That's cool.
That's a cool mask.
It's a flash mask.
Flash? Yeah.
Oh, I can't breathe. Yeah, it was awesome though. I like it.
Yeah, Tampa. I know on my computer, I have two different uh, speaker settings.
Oh, who's calling me? Just give me
Oh,
2 seconds.
maybe it's Ghostbusters. Hello, this is Avon. Your order.
No, I don't need my air ducts clean, thank you. I live in an apartment. Bye. The fuck? People are, oh my
Says
god. You
hello.
know how many we get these calls and it's either they're scams. And I get this call every day. Every day. Do you need your ducks clean? I should have been like, no, the ducks are in the river and swimming. They're perfectly fine. It's like,
I used to get the ones that said, well, your car insurance expired,
right?
and I said, and I said, oh, I'm not interested. And they said, well, it's not very smart going around without car insurance. I said, excuse me, I haven't had a car for 2 years.
Or you get the ones, I don't know if you guys have gotten them, is where they call you and say that somebody stole your social insurance number and it's fraud and they're going to take you to jail if you don't press this number and you got to go to court and blah 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 blah. Well, the one day
Yeah,
my husband picked up the phone and it had to do with a creditor and he was talking like a, you know, and the guy's just sitting there. He's like, how may I help you? And Daryl's talking just like him, right? And he's like, no, how can I help you? You called my wife's phone, so how can I help you? So he just kept going on and on and on, and my husband's like, dude, like seriously, you're scams. We know you're a scam because you can't even say what you need or anything like that. And as soon as somebody says, I'm not giving you my social insurance number or my bank information, you guys hang up.
Mm.
yeah. I
Like,
went I went on one of those naughty websites one day, and all of a sudden, this thing comes up flashing and sounded like a foghorn with Obama's picture and an FBI emblem, and said, "Do not try to shut down your computer. If you shut down your computer, the FBI is going to show up at your house and arrest you for watching an illegal porn site."
really?
Yeah,
Oh my good lord, wow.
and if you want your computer unlocked, you have to pay this amount of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just amazing how many hackers and scammers there are out there. Like,
And I get these friend requests from women all day long that are 25 or 30 years old saying, "Oh, I'm looking for a man just like you."
I bet you are. You just want my money.
Yeah, and every once in a while, if I sweet talk them enough, I'll get a couple of nude pictures before I tell them to go F themselves.
Right? It's like some of these people think they're like, and there are some people like my dad. My dad actually got scammed bad. So there was this one lady that he met online. He had to have spent probably over $4,000 he sent to this woman.
Yeah,
Spent
Jesus.
on like Apple iTunes cards and all this other stuff, because what happens when you give them that number, they can change that into cash, right?
oh yeah,
So he bought $4,000 worth of iTunes and all these cards and sent her all this. And then she said she had enough balls to text him and say, can you sell your e-bike and send me the money because I really need it? I'm like, Dad, you need to stop. So the one day he went to go get money, or no, he went to Walmart. We took him to Walmart because he wanted some stuff. And his bank card declined. He's like, I've got money in my account. I said, let's go to the bank. I'm going in with you. So we went into the bank. His account was on hold because somebody tried taking money out of his account and wiped him out.
Oh my god.
wow.
So he
Well,
was out $4,000.
I had some girl, well, that claims she was a girl from one town over from me, that she just needed $30 for some reason, and I said, nah, I don't have any money. Well, the next day she messaged me back and says, I'll send you naughty pictures for $30. And I said,
Oh my
what the
god.
hell makes you think I'd pay $30 to see you naked when I can go on Pornhub and get it for free?
Right?
Yep.
Exactly.
You know what?
Like,
What makes you more special?
yeah. And that's the thing, and they do it to older people, and it really pisses me off because like my dad, he has no clue, right? And he's getting up there in age, he's losing his memory and shit, and it's like, and then take advantage of these older people,
Yep.
you know? It's like, what is this world coming to?
Yeah, I might be older, but I'm not stupid.
That's right. Exactly. Like my dad's had like a massive heart attack, he's had strokes, he's had triple bypass surgery, he's got emphysema, so he's not a healthy man, and with because of the strokes and the heart and all that, he's lost a lot of his because it affects the brain, right?
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, it's sad, pretty sad.
Yeah, they
They
people are nasty these days. Yep.
they are, Kane. They really are, and it's getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do the double here again because Mower Outlaw is live.
Oh, right, he is. I don't think I've ever been to one of his. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him or not.
He's good people.
So are we allowed to say subscribe? Like, is the host allowed to?
I wouldn't.
No.
No, because when you use that word, they associate that with uh, a bus for bus channel.
Okay. Okay. So just say bus.
Yeah.
Okay. So I should change that in my banner then. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
I don't see. I'm
Or
not.
that should be okay, right?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure about that, but you can use become friends with my channel. But I've seen other people do it.
Yeah.
This is weird. Feel my elbow. My elbow's going all the way up there, and this one's down.
I know I have that like too with one eye's open wider and the other one's just and I look retarded like
There.
chink eyed. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow I'm going to go to Staples and get a new chair, computer chair. This one, it's that fake leather. It was on sale. It's like a Walmart. And it's like every time I move, I've got a blanket on it and there's like no cushion hardly. And all the stuff is like that shit's coming off. And I constantly got to vacuum. Hey
What's up,
Nancy, welcome
Nancy?
in.
Hey, Nancy.
But it's a really nice chair. It's pure leather. And it's a lot taller than this one. Like it comes up higher and it's got a headrest and a neck thing for your neck and a thing for your back.
Hey, Roseanne.
So I finished that shawl that I was making finally. Didn't take too long. Hi, Diane. Welcome in.
What up?
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Hey.
it did.
Hey, Katrina, I'm gonna head over the auto live video.
Yeah, no worries. No problem. Thanks for coming in and coming up.
You're welcome.
Take care.
You want me to do that disco one more time?
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay.
You can, Kane. I bought a bunch.
Hey,
Look at there's
Diane.
more sushi. Kane calls it sushi. And then there's this kind.
Oh, wait.
See you guys
Think
later.
that's,
Take
think
care,
that's
Mr.
right. Later,
Stokers.
Mr. Stokers. What's up, Diane? Yeah, I had some spaghetti and meatballs tonight.
Oh, yummy. I had we made meatloaf, potatoes, and broccoli for supper.
Yeah, I gotta go tomorrow and get Luna a steak for tomorrow night.
Yeah, every
But
Thursday.
what I've been doing now is I'll buy extra and grind it in my meat grinder thing for to make hamburger.
Ooh, never even thought of that.
Oh, it's delicious.
Hmm.
You know, and it looks like the steak. It's red. It's not pink like hamburger that you buy in the store.
Okay, that's the good stuff then.
Yeah, because a lot of them, I know Walmart does it. Now I know Hannaford does it too. They add this stuff that they call pink slime.
Oh yeah,
It's the fat in the meat that and byproducts and stuff that they don't can't use in anything else.
yeah. Kind of pizza you getting, Kane?
Yeah, Lucky took the night off tonight.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. He was probably drained.
Yeah, he was drained, and I think Cheryl wanted to do the freaky geeky.
Yep.
She talking about rubbing his feet and stuff. Yeah, I know how you
Yeah.
girls work.
Yeah, right? That's how it starts. Earthworms. Who won what, Nancy? I haven't done the I was going to do the winner today, but I didn't do it because my sister came into town with my brother-in-law. They came to visit. So definitely for sure I'm going to get that video up and I'm going to do the random picker and I'm going to make sure this time it's actually somebody who crochets So whoever the winner is, I'm gonna get them to email me and let me know that they are a crocheter if I don't recognize the name.
Stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out. We ate it.
Oh, okay.
Stoker's here. You can phone it.
Messaged.
See something cool. You got now blast on a Kohler command. You said. Yeah. Yeah, I got Kohler command. Kohler command 16.5 inch on it.
Oh, massages are nice.
I don't know anything about. I know you can adjust the bell flash because I'm sure it's never been done.
Oh, Mr. Stoker's got his disco ball going over on Bruce's.
Does he?
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Thanks, Goblin. Can appreciate that, man.
From the lower outhouse.
Goodbye. Okay, later, Goblin. I was told, Don, that you don't need to adjust valves on those Kohler command.
Well, they're doing 2 lives at once is crazy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm gonna take away the Sunday and I'm just gonna do the Monday and Wednesday. But I'm trying to figure out the time, like the 7:30 is working out perfect for Monday and Friday. But I'm trying to figure out, because 8:30 is a little, because that's usually like Tampa's on and Mudmore's on. So I'm trying to figure out a time.
Yeah, Bruce just started doing it on Wednesdays, and that kind of,
Yeah.
all I say is it makes it really hard.
Yeah, it does. When you got so many people doing lives, right?
Well,
It's
that,
hard to.
it's he's been a supporter of my channel, but you've been a bigger supporter of my channel.
Yeah.
It makes you kind of feel like you have to pick and choose, But I do both. Hello, Mr. World.
He's waving. He had a nap. He woke up from his old man nap.
What's up there, young man?
He said, "What's up, young man?"
Not much. What are you saying?
Give it to me and not.
I'm sitting here smoking and joking.
Smoking and joking.
Nice.
Add a tea on that, Grandpa.
Did you get it? Did you get a good nap?
He wants to know if you had a good nap.
I had a headache.
He had a headache.
Oh, you guys get headaches a lot.
Yeah, we do.
You don't have some type of chemical in your house that is doing that, do you?
I don't know. Hey, Nani, welcome in.
Hey, Noni.
I think it's just the weather. I don't know, like, because I find if it's muggy and stuff outside, I get a lot of headaches. And my allergies too. And lack of sleep. How are you tonight, Nani? Thank you, everybody coming in.
So what do you got? Let me look over here and see what you got for people viewing. You got 5 watching.
Ooh.
I know a lot of old school guys, if they have valve issues.
1 thumbs down, 8 thumbs up. Well, thanks for the thumbs down, whoever you are.
Let it run for
Thanks
like
for the
15
view.
minutes, shut it off, and then drain it all out and run it with oil.
Yeah, Diane says she gets headaches with the muggy weather.
Yeah.
And Tim says Kane gives him a headache. Oh, no, you're watching spooky movies? I'm waiting till Sunday. Philo is showing the 10th season of The Walking Dead.
Oh,
I mean,
what time
I've
is it
already,
on?
huh?
What time is it on?
It starts at like noontime,
Okay.
and then they run all 10 episodes.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
And
watch
I did
that.
see a couple spoilers on YouTube if you want to hear about it.
Hmm.
Yes or no?
Sure.
Negan kills Alpha.
What?
Yeah, they're talking to each other like, Negan tells her, because Negan's a conniving dude, right? He's telling her, it's been years since I've been with a woman, and he starts kissing her and he cuts her throat,
Oh,
and then
wow.
they end up sticking her head up on a stake.
Yeah, that sounds like Negan. He's
You
a
know who
crazy
the
mofo.
guy is that plays Beta, right?
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know who it is though. It's Opie from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, yeah.
My daughter met him and his dad, who was in I think he was in Dukes of Hazzard as one of the cops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Opie's dad.
Okay. I didn't even know that. Yeah, Nani, that's true.
Well, yeah, Negan and Daryl come up with a plan where Negan joins the Whisperers.
Oh, so they're planning that. He's double fisting it. You should
But
put
yeah,
him up. You should put him up to the cam here and I'll wave at him. Hi, guys. You heading off, Laura?
I'm double dipping.
Have a good night, Laura.
Yeah, anyways, Daryl and Negan come up with a plan where he infiltrates the Whisperers and they actually attack Hilltop.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, the end of season 9, man,
Oh,
was
that was intense.
it was where they killed Carl's girlfriend and the king's son,
Yep.
and then the other girl there, the lesbian girl.
Yep.
I mean, they killed a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. And Negan's crazy. And honestly, you know what? Negan makes that show. He is
Yeah,
a very good actor.
yeah. Well, he carried one of the things about him is that cocky attitude and the smile that he has.
Oh, yeah. And
In
that laugh.
any movie that he's been in, he has that same attitude and smile.
Yeah. Yeah, Diane, I was doing Sundays, but I'm gonna take the Sundays out. But I'm gonna be doing Mondays, 7:30 p.m. Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. until further because I want to change the time from 8:30 to a little earlier. And then Fridays is 7:30 p.m. as well.
Hello, welcome to Grandpa's Adventures live stream. Hope you all are having a good time.
You're welcome, Diane.
They lease a lot of their trailers to One World Logistics and So do you like the headphones, Katrina?
I do, yeah, I can hear better. I'm going deaf. I swear.
What's up, buddy?
I don't know why I got it. It says something went wrong.
Yeah, he is.
It's on Tubi too, Tim. I know it's on Philo.
Hi, Jen.
And
Welcome in.
they will have it on Netflix shortly, but I'm gonna get rid of Netflix.
Yeah, I've got Netflix.
Yeah, I'm not gonna support a channel that.
Oh, is that the one that has that you were talking about?
Yeah, cuties.
Yeah.
11-year-old girls in skin tight shorts twerking their butts.
Yeah. You can't hear me, Jen?
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Might have to turn the volume up a little, Jen. Because mine's up to 66. Well, 68 now. Welcome back, Nani.
Yeah, I already ate dinner, but I'm gonna have me a couple of I forget what they're called. They're like a wafer with peanut butter in it and chocolate on top.
Oh, those are good.
Made by Little Debbie.
Yeah, those are really good.
Oh, my favorite Martian? Yeah. Isn't Tubi one of those free ones, Tim? I think I get Tubi on free on my my Vizio TV. You made one just small enough for a tennis ball to go in it. And then you can get Peacock for free. Not about somebody flying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Laura had issues hearing me too at first, Jen, and I think she had turned her volume up and heard. She could hear me fine. It might be your end, I'm not too sure. Because Grandpa said he can hear me fine.
Yeah. So, Tim, do you have a Vizio? So I went and got one of those $468 65-inch 4K TVs, you know.
Oh, that's good, Nani. You're all the way up.
Ooh, chicken corn chowder. Man, that's yummy.
Can you hear me clear, Nani?
What'd you say? Roku, okay.
Getting 70 Triumph 750 with 12,000 miles. That's cool. Well, man,
it's good? Okay. Thank you.
It's got 6,300 miles on it.
What?
Not even 63. I think it's 62, 65.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Huh?
I used to do that with Mason, and I stopped because it'd make me feel bad. I'd say, "What's that, Mason? I can't hear you." And when I told him that, he'd leave the stream.
Yeah, he would. Sometimes it is hard to hear him.
Not needing one. 2 square mile town.
He's a good kid.
He is. Okay, Jen. See if
that might help. That or check which speaker you got on your computer. Like I said, I got two different ones on my computer that I can go to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Crochet Me Pink's live. Chicken corn soup. Hmm. What's all in that, Rosanna? That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's hard to watch their videos, Rosanna, because I get the munchies when I watch them.
Right?
Watch that one that his wife did with that sloppy Joe mix, and I said, "Dang, man, that's just like what grandma used to make."
Yep.
Once you make it homemade, you'll never want to buy that crap in a can again.
Have a good night, Tampa. Thanks for coming in. Take care.
Take care,
I'll see
Tampa.
you in Grandpa's live tomorrow night. 6
Yeah,
p.m.
about 4 hours after. Have a great night, Tampa. About 4 hours after my live stream went up, they demonetized it.
Really?
Yeah, they don't like anything political or talking about. As long if you went on there and said F Trump and F this and that about the Republicans, they don't have a problem with that.
Really?
Yep. But you say anything about Sleepy Joe.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. See, I don't like politics, but sometimes I like to hear some things. You know what I mean? Like certain
Yeah.
things.
Well, be honest with you, I never voted until 2016.
I'm 39 years old and I've voted once in my whole life. Once.
I just figured I couldn't let a crook like Hillary Clinton, get in there because and the bottom line with that is that she let 9 Marines die in
Yeah.
that thing overseas when there was a Marines base 60 miles away. They could have been in there within an hour.
Wow. Exactly, Roseanne. Exactly.
Oh, I know, Rosanna. There's not freedom of speech. And that's what's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
And what another thing that's really sad is unfortunately places like where you live, they keep on voting the same dummies back in again.
Yeah.
And look what happens. People like Rosanna can't go out in the community because of the crap that's going on, and not
Really?
because being afraid of getting sick, being afraid of someone and stopping you and pulling you out of your car.
Wow. That's scary. And you can't even protect yourself, right? Like you can't really do anything because.
No, not there, and not in Oregon, and not in California, and not in New York, but you
Wow.
can here in Maine.
Like what
You know,
happened to a free world? Like freedom of speech, free world. We're able to do what we want. Like whatever happened to that?
well, what happened to it, and unfortunately, and I hate to put it this way, you'll probably see it in a few years. That's what happens when the government runs everything
That's true.
because they tell you, what you can buy, what medical treatment you can get.
Yep. Like, and I feel sorry for the people in the States that don't have like health care at all. Like the expenses of like some of the medication you have to go on, like it can be expensive. I was on three different type of antibiotics and another pill, and I had because I wasn't I my job didn't have benefits. I had to pay over $100 in medication. Like I
Wow.
can't even imagine with people without benefits. like an everyday thing that you have to take for the rest of your life, medication. Like when we go see our doctor, we don't have to pay to go see a doctor when we go in there. The only time we have to pay them is if we need a doctor's note or if we need medication, but half of our benefits pay for that. Well, and that's the thing, right, Tim? Like, exactly, Nani. Like, for instance, for you, like all the medication you have to take, you know?
Well, I'm going to be on Medicare, but I haven't seen a doctor in like 4 years, anyways.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be on Medicare come November. And what really upsets me about that is, you know, you work your whole life and you pay into that each paycheck, right?
Yep.
And
The
then
taxes
when
and
you
stuff.
when you go on Medicare, they take over $200 out of your Social Security each month to pay for it.
Wow. Holy.
Well, I'm hoping, Noni May, that I can supplement. I need to check into it more, and I need to do it because I'm supposed to go on it in November. But I'm hoping that my VA will cover that, so I don't have to pay for an extra one.
No kidding. I know
Well,
I was. Go ahead,
that's
Grandpa.
one really good thing that's happened in this administration. The veterans aren't being pushed aside anymore, and the doctors are held accountable because they were terrible.
Yeah.
You know, they back in the day they were, bless you. Back
Thank
in the
you.
day they were giving aids to veterans because they were using colonoscopy tools that they hadn't cleaned properly.
Oh, my dear Lord. Wow. That is crazy. That's like giving somebody a tattoo and using the same needle that you used on somebody else.
You know, Tim, I haven't either. You know, just you know, I guess it's kind of perverted. You know, every 3 or 4 years, I like to have a doctor put his finger up my butt. You know.
Oh dear.
You know, that's scary. You go in. Well, first of all, I went in there and you know they give you the shot in the IV and they still tell you to start counting, right?
Yeah.
And I'm counting and I said, you know, it's not doing nothing. And the doctor looks at me and he looks at the nurse and he kind of goes, oh, and he's call the anesthesiologist. And the anesthesiologist come down and they shot this juice into the IV and I didn't make it to 10, 9, and I was out.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and then I wake up a couple hours later and I feel violated and the doctor's got a smile on his face, you know.
Oh, wow.
And
No
it's
wonder
like,
what
you
he was
know,
doing to you.
yeah, it's like what the hell is going on here? Why are you so happy? But, you know, then I had 21 tulips.
Wow.
You were supposed to find that funny, Katrina.
I know.
I said
I was
tulips.
just I know I was listening to you and then reading what Nani was saying.
Yeah, I said
Tulips.
tulips instead of polyps.
Yeah. So you did get that figured out, Nani, then. That's good. I remember in one of your lives you had mentioned that. That's
See,
crazy.
Rosanna understood it.
Yeah. 2 lips.
No, tulips instead of polyps.
What are polyps?
Polyps are they're like a tumor.
Oh. Okay.
And I had
Gotcha.
21 of them, but none of them were malignant.
Wow.
You imagine doing that for a living?
No. No.
Running the scope up somebody's butt all day long.
No. Not
And
my
then,
thing.
you know, it's like That's like a gynecologist. How do you do that all day long
I don't
and then
know.
go home to the wife and you know look at things differently?
Yeah, I don't know.
And no offense, I can't imagine one of those 500-pound ladies coming in there and you you got to use the jaws of life,
Oh, don't get sucked in.
you know, like excuse me, put your legs in the crane here.
Oh, Grandpa. After
Oh
I had my
man,
gallbladder out, I was coming to and asked my doctor if he. Oh my, Nani.
well they always laugh at me anyways because I got a head of a donkey on my right butt cheek that says "Kiss My."
Oh dear. Meat hold
And
heat.
one doctor asked me once, "Why did you get that?" And I said, "Well, because when I went in, they were just pulling out of Vietnam, and they like to do foul things to dead American soldiers,
Yeah,
And
that's right.
I said I wanted that to be the last thing that they saw.
Yep, exactly. Oh wow, Nani. Spurs hurt. Like I don't know about bone spurs, but I've got spurs in my feet and they hurt sometimes.
I had spurs on a saddle once.
Grandpa,
Actually, they were
grandpa.
on my boots.
Those things, oh my god, do they ever stick to your clothes?
No, I'm talking about the things that went on the boots, not the things that stick to your
Oh.
clothes. Oh my, Katrina.
Those things. Those pointy things on cowboy boots and stuff. Gotcha. Now I got it. Ouch.
Yeah, knee pain is about one of the worst things.
My kneecaps are always sore and they lock.
Well, I still have a lot of problems, and that's another reason I need to go to the VA. I got problems with my back and hip and legs because of hitting the ground too many hard coming out of an airplane.
Yeah.
I mean, with them type of chutes that I jumped out of, you hit the ground at 25 miles an hour.
You're literally diving.
Yeah.
Every time when I scratch my dog, he nibbles his arms.
Yeah. The stickers, not spurs.
She said
uh,
spurs.
it's the little things, Katrina. It's the little things.
True. That's true.
I know there, I know
Oh.
there's a lot of people in the motor world out there that were laughing at my recent video because I stuck that puller on the top there wrong. I stuck it upside down.
Did you?
Yeah, and that's why my washers were bending and stuff, and probably why it didn't come loose.
Oh. Geez, you've been through heck and back there, Nani.
Yeah, and
Jeez.
things like that, Nani, I know very well. Like my back, all those things. I know when I first got out of the army, I would get tingliness in my lower back, and it would go down through my legs, and my legs would go a little numb.
Ooh.
But as you get older, those things start getting really painful.
Yeah. Yeah. Ouch, Tim. And you're still going through a lot, Nani. How's your eye doing? I know you had surgery on it or something.
No, that's one thing that's hard about getting older, because those things that were rather easy to tolerate when you were younger get really hard to tolerate when you get older.
You
And I
know
could,
the
I go like this and all my bones in my back crunch and move around.
See, mine do that too. Like if I go like this, you hear grinding noises, like all over my back and my shoulders. Like my
Yeah,
back's screwed, and I went to the doctors. Well, my doctor was fired because she's a retard. Sorry for saying that word. I don't like that word, but um, so apparently my back was swollen on the inside. And I'm like, there's something wrong with my back. Ever since I got the epidural with my first daughter when she was born, they gave me the epidural, and the first time they put it in, I went like that because they had to hit a nerve. So they had to rewash my back and redo it. And ever since then, like it literally, when I move a certain way, it takes weight off my chest. And if I just sit normally, it's like someone's sitting on my chest, and it's like chronic pain every single day. My whole back's numb. I can't feel anything. And they say there's nothing wrong with it.
yeah, and I imagine, Rosanna, when the weather changes, whether it be rain or things like that, my back's like a barometer.
Yeah. Yep. Like if it's muggy and rainy and stuff, you're just achy.
Yeah, I know. When you're, geez, I forget how old I was, but I woke up. I slept in a lazy boy chair one night, and I woke up in the morning, and my chest felt kind of weird. And when I bent over, it was like something was moving around in my chest. Well, come to find out, I had a collapsed lung. I walked
Wow.
around like that for over a week, and
Holy.
I'm thinking, yeah, you go into the doctor and he'll just stick a hose down your throat or something and blow that back up. No, they
What did
bring
they
this
do?
they bring this rod that's about. In fact, one of the doctor that did this to me, designed this in Vietnam because of soldiers getting wounded. It
Mm-hmm.
looks like an antenna with a sharp point, and they take and numb you up on the outside, and then they push that through your ribs right into your lung.
Oh, and you're awake this whole time?
Yes, and
Oh,
you know there wasn't pain, but you could feel that pressure, and you could feel when it popped through.
ouch.
And then they run this hose in there, and so if anything drains out, they want to make sure your lung stays inflated.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, the worst part about that was when they took that hose out, because he had stitches. He had stitches in there around that hose, and when he pulled that hose out, he went like this with his fingers to pull them stitches tight. And that
Oh,
was good. I mean, it was like somebody took pliers and grabbed a hold of the skin on my chest and twisted.
ouch.
He
I'm the
was a,
same way, Rosanna.
he was a, he was like the guys in MASH. He was a combat doctor,
Yeah.
so
Wow.
he wasn't really used to doing things, for your comfort.
Mm-hmm. And that's why too, like if you guys notice, I don't know if you notice why I move around a lot, because I can't, if I stay in a spot for so long, it kills. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah, it is bad for your back.
Yeah. Hey BSS.
BSS, I'm looking.
Grandpa.
Yeah. No, I was not. I was at the US Festival though in California in '83.
Hotel California in '83.
No, the US Festival.
Oh, okay.
I know. I just look like I should have been at Woodstock.
Really, Nani? Hmm.
There's my boy. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
What's
'cause
up, Patrick?
you're
How you
pushing
doing,
so
big
hard,
guy?
right? Like,
Doing good.
That's good, brother. That's good. That's what you're doing. You start that yawn and shit, you're gonna make me yawn. Get out of here.
yeah, and all that pressure. Like, I believe it. I mean,
Everybody
it's not
already
hard
has
pushing out a kid, that's for sure. Or
Well,
easy.
I tell you what, I thought that was going to happen the other day when I was pinching a deuce.
my live stream. Hey,
Only you, Grandpa.
I've went on Lucky's live stream, freedom of speech, when I was sitting on the throne.
Really?
He says, "What are you doing, Grandpa?" I said, "Taking a shit." He says, "What?" And I said, "You heard me." I said, "It's freedom of speech. I'm pinching a damn deuce."
Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh, Nani. Ouch.
German redneck. Just give him the title in an envelope. My old man told me if I wanted the hunk of metal in the driveway to come pick it up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, the big chunk of metal.
Yeah, you have, Nani.
I figured he had a dead snowblower he bought for $50 or something to pull the starter off.
Yeah, there you go, Nani. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as as long as they don't see your privates and stuff.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I said, damn, look at that. That looks just like Michelle Obama.
Oh.
I know,
Oh,
no
my.
wonder that was so rough. I feel bad for Joe Biden, man. He's more confused than Michelle Obama's gynecologist.
I could imagine.
I gotta take this headphone shit off, man.
Jeez, 10 pounds?
Ouch. I think the most mine was only like 7 pounds, 10.5 ounces.
It started chucking a god awful amount of white smoke out the exhaust, and it died on me. It won't start back up now.
Who's fighting? Ain't nobody fighting.
It's a 420 Hemi Predator.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even see those, Nani.
Batman, did you get the warranty?
Yes, I did.
Good boy.
2-year warranty, bro. As soon as I pull it off the car, I'm bringing it back.
Yep, the manager.
Oh, I got those predator eyes going on.
Can't warranty that. And I was
Yeah.
like, I said, you're getting
Luna eyes.
one way.
Luna eyes.
Either you just take it nicely and give me another one, or I'm gonna go out and throw it through the front window. You're getting the motor back. I said it smokes and it's junk. I've already done it. I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell them the same damn thing if they tell me they ain't taking it back. Is listen, I paid for that warranty for a reason, and y'all associates sold me on the warranty, no questions asked. Bring it back if anything ever happens to it. So something happened to
There's
it.
the grandpa's
I want my
doggy eyes.
Yeah,
I can see
Puppy
you.
eye look.
free, but if you want another warranty, you have to buy
I see you.
Oh, so once I claim warranty on the next motor, I have
Well,
to
my
buy
oldest is just over 6 feet tall. She's the tallest out of all my girls. I've got 4 kids. They're all girls.
90 days that comes with the box. But
My oldest is going to be 21 next month.
Purchase another warranty.
I'm not a grandma yet.
Warranty.
I don't want to be a grandma yet.
But the warranty's what?
That's the best part.
Well, I do, but I don't know. I want her to finish her college first, which I think, you know, she's doing pretty good. She's listened to me so far.
20 is 200. Yeah. I'll spend the $80 to get another 2-year warranty.
I've done it 3 times. There's another one sitting right there.
Yeah, both of my sons here are shorter than I am.
Last time I went to bring it back,
Yeah.
you guys put too much gas in it.
I'm 5'3".
I've been a small engine mechanic and tinkerer
Out of my 4 children, my daughter has the attitude more like mine.
Yeah, I've got a big attitude.
She has 0 tolerance for bullshit.
Yeah, and you got to.
She goes on Facebook just to give the Democrats a hard time.
Yeah. I'll show you a picture of my oldest, Nani.
Yeah, I think like maybe 12 drops of gas came up. And I went back.
I know she does look young, don't she?
I wish I was.
I thought she was in her middle or late 20s.
That's what I get a lot.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell I did. I fucked it all up.
No, I'll be 40 in May 1st.
Losing myself out of the stream.
Grandpa. I need to get Grandpa's attention.
Grandpa. This guy.
Yeah, Grandpa. Hey, my Luna had her puppies, bro.
Really cool.
This is my oldest. Here, I'm gonna.
Gray and white, and the other one.
I'll show you. This was for her prom. Grade 12 graduation. That's my oldest.
Well, she's a Chiweenie.
I don't know what that is.
Chihuahua and a Dachshund mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Chiweenie too.
And she lives with her boyfriend. This is her and her boyfriend.
It had a cleft palate, and its nose wasn't fully formed.
Oh, wow.
And they've been together for almost 6 years. And that's good. Thank you, Nani.
Deliveries that some of them were not good.
Yeah.
You know, they made a really big pit bull with a male pit bull with a small female. She has a hard delivery, man. It gets pretty ugly.
Well, that's kind of how this one was. You know, I said Luna's a Chiweenie, but the father.
Chiweenie? What's a Chiweenie?
Lab mix. That's Patrick there.
You reading that? What's that, Grandpa?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Read the word.
Who's that clean up top Santa man? What the hell?
On the left bottom.
Is that me? The clean top Santa man?
That ain't me.
Oh yeah, I don't have a clean top.
Clean top Santa.
Thank you, Nani.
Okay.
No, I'm the.
I ain't never. I've been called a lot of things, but I ain't never been called that.
I'm the clean bottom Santa.
There's a little glare on the top left there. Oh, which would be his. Oh, what?
Oh, I gotta show you something, Nani. This is
I'm out. My phone's at 2%. About to die on me.
I don't know if you can see it there.
Katrina, what are you doing?
Gonna show Nani a picture of the wedding photo of our wedding.
Hey, I don't swing that way, motherfucker.
Well, here's the dress, Nani. I'll blow myself up.
I'm sorry.
I have 4 Rosanna, all girls.
Mr. Clean. Okay, I'll take that.
That was my wedding last year.
Is that your?
I made those
That's you?
flowers. Yep, that's me.
Are you talking to me? Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what that is. God damn, you can see that?
Yeah.
And there's me and my. Oh, not that
Camera
one.
must be better than I thought. Yeah, that is my grandson and his
There's me and my husband.
His brother, his dad's got 3 different kids by 3 different women. So
Cool.
well, yeah, I don't think it's cool, but yeah.
I like the old
Yeah,
black and white. I'll have to show you guys.
Yeah, they keep their marks on the wall right there. Yeah, that's damn. You got a good
Thank
eye,
you.
man. You can see it.
I just figure it was because
Yeah, it'll be 2 years we've been married already. It's like, holy moly, where'd the year go? And this is us in the wedding party. And so it's my, on the guy's side, it goes my husband, my brother, Daryl's 3 nephews. And then on the woman's side is my brother's wife. And then my sister, my daughter, and then my niece.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
My
like,
dad and I ain't that special. And everything, and I lost my dad in February, and I lost
sucks, man. That sucks. Yeah, my grandson.
There is one I
he
gotta
goes
show
to
you
his
guys. I
second
really
weekend,
love this picture.
in my house.
And it's a black and white.
He goes to his dad's every
It's my
weekend. I
favorite
swear to
one.
God, every
If I
time
can
he comes
find it.
back, he looks taller.
This is my favorite one.
I swear to God, every time he comes
It's a
back,
black
he
and
looks
white.
taller.
Every time my daughter comes back, as like my kids have the same mother, same father, 2 kids.
Right.
I have my son, she has our daughter.
That's
And the
really
kids are
special
together
too.
Every other weekend. You know, when the kids
Yeah,
are together
that's my
every weekend,
favorite.
me or they're with her every other.
Yeah, it was a big wedding party.
I see my daughter basically every 2 weeks.
I have to roll a cigarette.
She grows like
Alrighty.
3 inches, but it's
And
gotta
then
be
this
a
is me and my dad doing the daughter and dad dance.
It looks, I swear to God, they come back looking like they're a half a foot taller.
Yeah. Yeah.
It breaks my heart when my grandson goes to his dad's because
It was a good wedding. Definitely
scared,
was.
man. I'm scared that he's at the will of people that don't.
This one, we did some funny stuff too in the pictures. You gotta have some fun at a wedding, right? This is my dad and all of his kids except for 2. My other 2 brothers weren't there. So there's the 3 of us sisters, and then my brother, my dad, and then my husband.
Let me tell you something. It's a real joy waking up, and then they come on in the room or something like that, and they say, "Hi, Papa. Good morning." You know, that right there. Right there, man.
In this picture here, my daughter made me cry when she said her speech.
It's better than when they run up to you and give you a big hug. Or, like when my boy climbs to bed with me early in the morning, he'll climb bed, snuggle right
That's
up
right,
to me.
Rosanna.
That's what it's about, man.
That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You know.
Good memories, definitely.
And making sure they're gonna have the better than what you got. That's what you had. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Better
my
education,
my grandson,
everything.
he thinks Papa's crazy because I let him do anything. I've had him spray painting when he was 2 years old.
That's
Cool.
You know,
Thank you, Nani.
I do, and he gets an interest in.
You gotta see this one. He was crying in this picture.
Yep. My granddaughter, my little one popped in today. She said, "Papa, this snake sucks."
Like his hands were all sweaty. He couldn't let me go. He couldn't take his eyes off of me, and he was just bawling.
Something.
Yeah.
And I was trying so hard. I'm like, no, I can't cry. I teared up, but not as bad as him. I was like, I don't want my makeup to get ruined. This is it right here. This is when my dad walked me down the aisle.
He's just itching to do some hydro dipping.
Oh man.
I mean, we've already done it a couple times. He loves it, man.
It was hard holding in the tears.
Well, what do you want to dip?
Yeah.
Oh, really, Nani?
Yeah, you were speaking earlier, Bruce, about
Oh, Rosanna. And that's the thing with pictures, right? Like, I've got pictures everywhere. My kids, me and my husband, my family. It's like they're memories. You know, when they're gone, there's memories there.
Wide by 5 foot long.
Same here, Nani. If we drive by and there's a wedding, I get goosebumps and I get teary-eyed, no matter what.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it.
Watch some videos.
That's right,
Get you
Kane.
a good heat gun.
I got one.
If you're wrapping some weird shape, you need a heat gun.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah.
And then here's my brother, me, and my dad.
What's up? 10 people watching.
Before I came, Mrs.
Black for passing out in my fucking live stream.
My baby granddaughter is in college. How old are you?
He's in the 70s.
Like, look at this black and white. And my sister did this picture, and her camera's amazing. I love this picture.
Hold on. Breezy, how's the wife doing?
Isn't that pretty? You know, and black and white looks amazing. I love the black and white.
I hope the prayers work, man. And I hope the prayers
And
work
that was
for
the
you, buddy.
picture actually in that globe there. Did I ever show you, Rosanna and Nani, the globes that my sister got me?
I feel for people in that situation. I feel for them. I feel bad for them.
Like your wife a
This
couple
one
weeks ago,
here,
sucking that bug spray in.
I couldn't believe
Yeah,
it, like,
bro.
eyeballed when she showed me these. And she
Scared
got
the shit
2 of
out
them.
me.
They light up.
Yeah, man.
Look
Hey,
at that. It's in a
that scared
globe.
the shit out of me.
And you can
usually-
change it colors.
Really solid in a bad
Breezy is
situation.
72.
So
and
that's our
German
wedding picture.
redneck. 90
And this is what we always say to each other.
great grandchildren.
I love you,
Wow.
babe.
That's an army.
Yeah.
Isn't that like...
Yeah.
And those are memories as well, right?
Bro, that shit scared
It's
the
a
fuck
globe.
out of me.
And they have them... They show them on Facebook. There is a site.
Situations that were like that.
Aren't they neat? I don't know if my other one is... And they're rechargeable. Like, you just plug them into your computer or whatever, and they plug in on the bottom, and you just touch that to change the color. And they're just charged by a cord.
Every time I move, I hurt.
I don't know if the small one. I think I have to charge the small one. Oh, no. So this is the small one.
Spend it on your tail, you know what I mean?
Isn't that neat?
Yep.
And then it's got the date.
Hey,
and
I
year-
resemble that remark.
The date and year we got married.
All right, huh?
Yep.
Fuck that shit. I'm young and handsome. Look at this shit.
There's 2 lies.
Isn't that neat?
Don't put no baby oil on top of your head, Pat.
Yeah, look on I don't know if you have Facebook or not, but check it out. Sometimes it pops up on Facebook and it'll show you
It's
the site that you can go to and order them.
not tender anymore.
It looks like it's tanning up a little bit there, cuz.
That's as tan as I get is a light red.
I thought they were pretty neat.
I'm a brick top man. I'm a redhead, bro.
Listen to the guys over there at his live.
German redneck, I am 52.
Alright, aged you a bit.
Yeah, well, dude, I smoke and drink like a fucking maniac. I've partied my whole life. Man, hey, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, check it out, Nani,
You know
because
what?
when you order, you can give them any picture and put them on there. They can put them on there.
Breezy said his wife, not good.
Like any picture, any saying, whatever you want in the globes, and they'll do it, and then they mail them to you.
She's on a feeding tube.
That's no good. No, that ain't no good.
Still in the prayers, man. Still in
Where's
the
Luna,
prayers.
Grandpa?
What's that?
Where's Luna?
She's over on the love seat.
Sleeping away?
My hope's still out to you.
Yeah, well, I went outside to do my business just like she does, and I made me a glass of chocolate milk.
There you go.
Nice.
Got it in the freezer.
There you go.
Me and mine been together for
And
12, 13
what I
years
couldn't
now.
think of earlier was nutty bars.
Oh my God! Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, Nani,
Yeah,
please
here we
do.
go.
Please do. Thank you. Aw, Luna.
Wow.
That's a good feat.
Yeah, I'm going to do my shout out when I do my yarn haul tomorrow. It's probably going to be sometime in the afternoon. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to do the winner of my giveaway.
Had two other long-term relationships where I wasn't.
But I'm going to this time make sure whoever is the picker of the winner, get them to email me and tell me that they are a crochet, you know, they do crochet. Because I just don't want to, you know, I want someone who crochets and enjoys it. And yeah. Because it's hard for someone, you know, like when I went onto the channel and I saw that they weren't a crocheter, it's like I don't want to force them, you know, I mail them all this stuff and it's like, okay, are they going to even try to learn how to crochet or have they crocheted before? Are they going to like it? You know what I mean?
Gee, Noni, I'd ask you to give me a shout out, but you'd get too much grief over it.
Salute. That is a life sentence.
Yeah, I know you do, Nani.
So I hope she was really, really, really good.
A lot of people in the knitting world can't take my outspokenness and
Yeah.
honesty.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Been making these lovies.
That is like
They're beautiful.
You should be on Jerry's.
I was watching your one, I think it was your one live stream when you had the fan because you were having like menopause happening that day. And when you showed them the animals, oh, they were adorable.
that is crazy. Holy shit.
Well, and that's the thing, right, Rosanna? You would think like even people that are subscribed to my channel or watch me and not fuss to my channel, if they're not a crocheter and they're a winner and I say, please email me, you know, I myself, if I wasn't a crocheter, I would email and say, hey, you know what? I don't crochet. My channel's not about crocheting. I've never done it. Please just do another random picker and give it to someone who's going to appreciate it more than me. That's right, Nani, you are.
Well, that's not appreciated by many people.
Yeah. Yeah, hot flashes suck. I know I'm only 39, but I started young getting hot flashes, and I remember my doctor looking at me and
Oh,
says, "Oh, that's just the
me,
first stage," and I'm like, "There's a second? What?"
me too, Katrina. I think I was like 5.
Grandpa. Oh, it sucks. And you get moody and cranky and crusty and just everything ticks you off.
Oh my God. Woo. Woo. Hey, I gotta kiss my breath before somebody else says anything, all right? Nobody else say anything. Oh my fucking God.
Well, and that's the thing about YouTube, and I've watched so many channels with all these trolls. I think I get a kick out of trolls. They're funny to an extent. But when they come in and they bash you, they badmouth you, and then they go on their channel and talk about that channel. And it's like, if you don't like the person, why are you even watching their channel if you hate them that bad? Like, I don't understand. It's just like, I don't understand. It makes no
Yeah,
sense.
then I get accused of going to people's channels when I don't do it.
Yep. Yep. Well, like I said, I was in Lori's live the one day and I was typing and all that. And I said, I'm here because this was before I started going on cam in her room. And I said, I'm still here. I'm just crocheting, blah, blah, blah. Like, and at the same time I sent that, there was somebody in her room that said nasty, excuse my language, crap in there. And it was my same picture, same name, everything. And Lori's like, well, that's weird. And I'm like, I sat here and I looked at it. I'm like, how is that possible? I'm in the room.
Yeah, anybody can. What do they call that? Copy the
Yeah,
photo
like,
and paste it in.
I don't even know how to do like any of that stuff. Like, how do they do it? I don't
You know,
understand.
I have a hard enough time with one channel, let alone making up 30 or 40 or 50 like some people have.
Exactly. Like,
Them
it
in my
makes no
live stream
sense.
there last night, that was all one or two people.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. This guy too. Grandpa, check out Grandpa. Check out this.
Oh, really, Rosanna?
There. Check out that guy right there. Check out that guy right there.
It is, Nani. Like, it's like, you know what? You can come into my room and give me watch hours. That's the way I look at it.
Like the fire. Some of that fire water. Love it, love it, love it. Look at Grandpa's pot.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Nani. I don't show the pain or the emotion or anything like that in front of people. And I'm the exact same way.
Because he's smart,
Yeah.
he knows it'll fall over.
All right. Bruce, thanks for having me, man.
That thing is fucking adorable. Nice.
Thanks for having me, Bruce. Everybody have a good night.
See you later, buddy. Have a good one, Grandpa. Oh, you heading out, Grandpa? You're not hanging out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a solo. You know, I'm getting old, man. I can't do a 2-on-2 anymore. You know. There. There. Now I can just focus all my attention.
It's okay, Grandpa.
Well, you know, I try to
And that's the thing with YouTube. It's because you got so many like people you follow, and it's like they're all on at once, and it's like, oh, see, with me, I don't like with Nani and you, Lucky, Lori, Bago Day, and I know Bago Day doesn't really do a lot of lives, but mainly like, the people I know, I try to work around them, right? Because I like watching their channels as well.
yeah. And Rosanna, that was Botter that made that comment. And you know what? I don't give a shit about some person that's pretending to be a robot,
Oh,
saying that he thinks that some girl that's going on there, I guess trolling, he thinks it's me. And whenever that happens, you know, that's just his way of trying to stir a shit pot somewhere else.
yeah. And that's the thing, like, I see so many channels on YouTube and they're like, oh, we know who it is. We know who it is. You don't know who it is. You have no idea who is behind that computer. You cannot
Yeah.
assume you know who it is.
Well, when Lucky does his thing, you know what city it is.
Yeah,
So that can tell a lot,
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
especially when
haven't,
someone especially when someone's told you what town and state they live in.
yeah.
And I got better things to do with my time than to go on here and be about jealous about other people and their channels.
Well, that's the thing, like, with me, if I grow, if my channel grows, I'm happy. I like my buses. I like the people who come and talk to me with my lives. I'm not here to make the money. I'm not here to grow my channel. If it grows, it grows. I'm happy, you know?
Yeah, Rosanna's had my back since I began.
Yep, she has.
I don't know if you've made her a mod yet, but it'd be a good choice.
Yep, she's a mod. Yep, her and Nani. Yep. What time Saturday, Nani? I'm doing oh no, I'm not. I don't do live on Saturday. That's right. Duh. Blank.
See,
Oh, Jesus.
that's so funny. You're not even used to it. You don't know what days you're going live.
See? Holy moly.
Yep, been over 2 years, Rosanna.
Wow.
And I appreciate you having my back, Rosanna. But a lot of times I don't give a shit about things like that, especially from people like that. That's their sole purpose is to go on YouTube and cause drama. I mean,
Yep.
I get into the drama, but it's not until someone talks shit about me, you
Yeah.
know.
Yep. When your name is mentioned.
Yeah, and then watch out
Yeah. Which, you know
because
what? You have every right.
because
Anybody on YouTube does.
I don't go into the sandbox and play by their rules.
Okay,
I know it
Nani.
makes you mad, Rosanna.
I'm the same way, Rosanna. Same way. I'm a very sensitive person. The littlest thing upsets me or makes me mad. And that's why most of the time in certain rooms, I will just sit there and I bite my tongue.
But I'm the same way. I get more upset over people getting trolled that I care about than I do about them trolling me because
Yeah,
you know, like it or not, it does give you views.
it does. Yep, it really does. And you know what? And to be honest, no matter what the troll does and said, there's still YouTube's watching. So if anything, YouTube's gonna know, right?
I mean, the fact of the matter is with me right now, of course, if I continue with the engine thing, people would rather watch me call someone a Ben Franklin beluga headed old bitch than to watch me tearing apart a motor.
Yeah, yep, yep,
But, I don't go on there and lie about it.
yeah.
But, a lot
Yeah.
of people are just like when they vote people into their states and their local government, even when they have proof that someone is a miserable, mean old person, they still go in there and support them,
Okay,
which is
so
really sad.
I've got
Especially,
8 people watching, but only 2 are typing in the room. And you,
yeah.
obviously.
Oh, there's probably a couple people listening to see if you're going to say something bad about them
That's weird. That's
because
kind of creepy.
they do that too. Then they go back and say, "Oh, I heard Katrina say this about you."
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah,
But some people don't like to type or in the room or whatever. They just like to sit and listen and, you know.
Yeah, they're still watching and listening.
Yep, yep. Oh, Nancy, that's right. Nancy's
Hey,
here too.
Nancy.
Yep,
Yeah, Nancy usually stays in.
yep.
I've done that a lot of times. I'm been a
Well, and
lurker.
you get doing something, right? Like me, half the time I'm crocheting when I'll come in, I'll talk for a bit, and then I just stop talking because get doing my crocheting. And yeah, and Diana's here. Okay.
Yeah, and Diane
Yeah.
usually stays in too. Hey, Triple C.
Hey, Dana, welcome in.
Ain't nothing wrong with listening. I was just on Bruce's for like an hour,
Yeah.
and I had my microphone off,
Yep.
but it was view time for him.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. And that's what I do with too. Like a lot of people's, like if I miss their live streams or like usually their live streams, I'll go back after I'm doing what I'm doing and I'll watch the whole entire video. Even if I'm just, cleaning or crocheting or something. Yeah, that's right, Rosanna. Yep.
And you've made most of my live streams, Katrina.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And I have to say, Rosanna's probably, I think she's missed one of my live streams, and that's because she went to the doctor.
Yep. Yeah, I've been there for you pretty much every single live stream for yours, Lucky's. I've missed a few of Lori's, Triple C, and Joe. I'm usually there for them. I'm trying to think who else. I've been to a few of Nani's. Who else goes live that I know?
Well, I used to go to every one of Terry's and every one of Lori's, and then I turned into bad grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I took off
It's
to the Great White
unfortunate.
North.
Yeah.
I took off to the
Oh,
to the great
Sandy.
the Great White North, and I was a hosa.
Sandy. That's her name.
Oh,
Left is
you are
right
Nancy.
crochet. I love left and right crochet. She's hilarious. She's a good woman. Sweet.
Well, that's cool, Rosanna.
Oh yeah, and Kane's here. That's right. Kane's here. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
Kane's
sense.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much everybody that's in here comes to my live streams, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate you coming to Katrina's live streams.
Yeah, I appreciate and I want to and this is like I was kind of iffy on making the live streams because I wasn't sure if anybody would come. I want to get more people in here who will stay in, for a bit. Like they don't have to stay the whole entire time I'm on, but I want to get more people in here and interact, have fun and oh, does she, Nani?
Yeah, well, you're definitely when you go on, you're in it for the long haul. Like I had to tell you there. Yes,
Yeah,
what was it? Sunday or Monday night?
almost
There, I had
4
to tell you.
hours.
Hey, it's 3 hours.
Yeah, because I don't pay attention to the time, right? Because we have fun, we chit chat, and then it's like I look and I'm like, whoa, almost 4 hours? I should be getting off here.
Yeah, my one last night was close to 3 hours.
Yep, yep,
But some of that stuff that the trolls were saying, I was having fun with.
yeah. The ones from Facebook, I was just like, wow. Okay, okay, Kansas City.
Yeah, and
Yes.
and one person told me that when you find out who one of the trolls is, it's really going to upset you, and it did.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I remember that.
because I saw the person, they weren't smart enough to be on my live stream and then not type into the chat why they were in
Mhm.
there, and that's when the
Yeah.
nasty stuff was coming in.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
I
wow.
don't understand what people get out of it. I really don't. Like if you don't like somebody, just keep your comments to yourself and don't go to their channel. Don't
Oh yeah, I
watch their
don't go
videos, you
unless
know?
someone says, well, this person was talking about you on their live stream, then I go see what they said.
Yeah, like I
And then
just don't understand.
and then as a lawyer would say, I do a rebuttal.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I told you that, Rosanna. I'll message you, and when I tell you that, you will be shocked too.
Well, and exactly, Nani, right? Like I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes and it's like, you know, like I've been trying to do it for only an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but it always goes over. Always. But it's nice to talk to people, get away from the real world and everything that's going on in this world right now. Like, we just need to ease our minds and stuff. And that's what I want my channel. We can talk amongst each other, help each other get away from stress and whatever, get our minds off of the real world that we're living in, and just come on here and have fun.
I just sent you a message, Rosanna, and when you see it, you'll say, "Oh my God," just like I did. But it wasn't only the typing; it was that little app that Lucky has that told the town and state. And I thought, wow, why would that person do that to me? Jealousy or gets off on those kind of things or what?
That's right, Nani. They're leaving somebody else alone.
Yep.
That's right. And that's how I am. You know what? Bring it. I can take it to a point. When it goes far, that's when enough is enough. But the little pity stuff on here, it's like, give me watch hours. You say what you need to say.
I hope
you
I
know?
hope Nancy that you know whether you were a troll or not.
Yeah. You should know if it was you or not.
Yeah, I knew you'd be surprised, Rosanna. And I
And
was
that's the
not
thing,
only
right? That shocks you, right? You don't expect it to be that person.
no, you don't.
And then
I
when
was
it
told
does come down to that and it's like
it's gonna really
you're
surprise you, and it wasn't
yep,
only surprising, it was kind of hurtful.
yep,
And yes, surprise, surprise, even Grandpa has feelings.
yep. We all do.
And he
That's
hurt
right,
that one feeling
Rosanna.
that I have.
So true.
Oh, I know, but you know, oh, that's I don't know if you noticed, not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, right before I shut down, Stephanie come in the chat and said hello to you. I've read on Facebook, which sucks, is that she's fighting cancer,
Oh no.
which I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
No. Definitely not. That C word is brutal. It's a bad thing to have. Very scary thing to have.
Yeah, afterwards it didn't show back up on the screen. But I did see it. It said SJ and hello Rosanna. Yeah, I might say hello to her. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I might say hello to her. You know, she's got another grandchild, so she's got two now. And I have no ill. No, I wish her no ill things. So I'll put it that way.
Was her husband having health issues too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Her husband had it come down to something to something to do with his ears. I guess he's better now, but they found out that she was having a lot of stomach problems,
Oh,
and then they found out it was cancer.
that's scary.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I'm kind of scared to go back to the doctor when I do because I've had tightness in my back around the bottom of my lungs.
Oh. Have a good night, Diane. Thank you for coming in.
Take care, Diane. As I'm going to light up another cigarette.
Right? I'll be on Friday at 7:30, Diane, p.m.
You remembered at
I
that time.
remembered that
Good
one.
girl.
Yep. Mondays 7:30, Wednesdays 8:30 until I change the time, and Fridays at 7:30. Yes, I remember. There we go.
Yeah, yeah, I know, Rosanna. You know, and it makes. No, I don't have thick hair. I have thin hair. Look at that.
My hair is really thick.
It's uh thick on the sides, but on the top it's like Gallagher.
Kane's like, I can knit one, purl two with these babies. Are those chopsticks, Kane?
You know, Kane, I kind of miss that sense of humor of yours for a young man.
I've never seen Kane. I've seen Zach live, but I've never seen Kane.
No, I used to have real thick hair. Look at it on the top. You know, I
My
go out in the
dad's
sun
totally bald on top.
I go out in the sun and I bend over and I blind people.
He is Nani. He's a good kid. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to like scroll way, way down to the bottom of his videos, won't I? When
Yeah,
was the last time Kane?
he used to come up on the live streams.
Oh, okay.
Him and Mason. I used to call them husband and wife.
You know what? I think maybe I have. Now that you said that, yeah. I'm trying to remember how long I've been watching you for, how long I've been following you. It's been a
Well,
while.
if you were back then, you were lurking.
Yeah, just first coming on, it's like,
Kane's a good shit in the long run. No, he's a good kid.
And that's what I want to as well for my lives. Like when I do the lives, is I don't want the drama. I don't want the, just come on and have fun.
Well, I can tell you,
But there's going to
especially
be drama.
when you get monetized, you're gonna get the trolls,
Yeah,
and you're gonna get people that you thought you were friends that'll stick you in your back.
yep, yep,
Myself, some people ignore it and think that it's going to go away, but to me, that's being too much of a liberal.
yeah, yeah,
When I get it, I meet it head on, and I kind of enjoy that.
yeah. Well, and
You
the
have to
thing
work.
is too, like I've watched so many videos on YouTube all over, like men and women, and to sit there, like I know it's hard for some to not say anything about another person if they bash them or whatever, what's going on. But why even bring it up on your channel? Why cause more drama? You know what I mean? Just let it go. Be the bigger person. We know you're the bigger person. Just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
why cause
I,
more?
not not me. I found a lot of times when you do that, you get even more.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna cause more trouble.
No, no, I mean if you ignore it.
Oh, okay. They just nag it on even more.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed or not. When I do that, I'm kind of in my element when I get that way.
Yeah. See, and I like a lot of people, I am a sweet person. I'm kind to people. And you know how I was raised, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you're going to treat me like shit, I'm going to do the same thing back. If you're going to
Well,
go on your channel and talk shit about me, you know what? I'll do the same to you. And they're
well, you
not going to
just
like it.
you just said you were going to ignore it.
No, but like if it continues, you know what I mean? Like if it's like a continuous thing and they don't stop, it's like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna,
Hey, Bama,
you know. Hi, Bama, welcome in.
why don't you come up on the panel, Bama? I'm sure Katrina will put that StreamYard stream.
You betcha. But I would let it out there and let the people know, enough is enough. Grow up. We're adults. Get over it. Get over yourself.
Yeah,
Yep.
I, I don't know if it's something that I had to learn when I was growing up and being homeless as a teenager, or if it was military training or what. But someone talks wrong about me, and it puts me right in my element.
Yep.
And
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
talking
unplug my
about
headset here. Hold on a
and
sec.
and talking about the things we were talking about last night, I'm right in my element.
There we go. Can you guys hear me better now?
Well, now you're real loud.
See? Let me turn it down. There we go.
It's like Katrina on steroids.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Nani. Yeah. And that's the thing, you can only handle it for so long and then you blow. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the type of person when I am very, very angry, I cry because that's my way of dealing with something. And then I get shaky and I get really pissed off and I start swearing. Like, swear. Every word that comes out of my mouth is a swear word. And I get so mad and angry. I cry, I get the shakes, and I tell you how it is.
Like I was last night, that was just I got the same rush as I did when I jumped out of an airplane and I looked up and that chute was open.
Yeah. Well, it's good it's loud and clear.
You only cuss when you stump your toes.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Well, unfortunately, in my life, I've found more often than not that people listen a little bit better when you put in them colorful words.
Yeah. And see, my issue, like, um, I was young when I got into my first relationship. I was 14 and a bad relationship, bad marriage. And then I had another relationship, bad relationship. And it just continued, right? So I never had a backbone. I never believed that I was always like a person that didn't feel good about herself. And I was always a carpet. I always did things for people and I got shit on. And it's like I met my husband and the best man I've ever been with, and he's the love of my life. And now it's like I'm not putting up with it. Like I'm not dealing with it. I'm not letting people walk on me anymore, you know? And he's a great man. Like he's honest with me. He tells me everything. He even asks me if he can do like if he can go fishing. It's like, why are you asking me? You know? Like it took me years to find the right man.
Well, Katrina, I don't know if I should cry or tell you to get a room.
The room's over there.
And then I was thinking, you don't need to get a room. You're married and you're at home.
That's right. And the thing
Yeah, no,
is, like,
the ones that I had a problem with, I wish them the best in the world.
yeah,
I wish that every time that they get someone on their channel that has a fake logo up there, I wish that they wouldn't accuse me of being there doing it because I got better things to do with my time.
yeah. Okay, Kane, I'll do that. That one sounds familiar. That video. I might have seen it. I'm not too sure.
Well, you might have watched it later
Yeah,
because if you were watching me back then, you was a major lurker because I never heard your name until just a couple months ago.
yeah. Well, 'cause I started doing, actually, let me check for a second. Hopefully I don't echo here. 'Cause I've been on YouTube for over 2 years, but I didn't make a channel. My first video was 7 months ago. That was my first video 7 months ago when I started my YouTube channel. Okay, so I wasn't, yeah, I wouldn't have been, yeah. 'Cause back last year I was only watching the crochet community channels until 7 months ago, pretty much, I think.
Yeah, I
Like the
think
beginning of this
my
year.
first.
No? Yeah.
Whoa, see, with your headphones off, I'm getting that feedback now.
It's probably my YouTube side. There we go. I closed the YouTube.
But I think my first video was of my son's band across the street in the garage. I think that was 2016. And then I didn't really start. I don't put many videos out, anyways. I just mostly live stream, and I did that starting a little over 2 years ago.
Okay. That's right, Nani. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah.
You know, I laugh. Loon, Loon and I we're just like a married couple. She lays over there on the couch and she snorts and then she farts. You know.
That's cute. Yeah, as long as the people are happy in their life, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, well, I wish everybody happiness. I
Yeah.
do.
I just don't know why people have to be so cruel and mean to people. If you don't
I
like
don't
the person because of something stupid or whatever, just don't bring it on YouTube. Like, why?
I don't have any ill feelings towards anybody that doesn't like me or think that I swear too much. I do have a problem when they tell people they shouldn't come and watch me because I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
I'm
And that's wrong. That's totally
I'm not
wrong.
I'm not bad at all until you cross that line with me, and then the bottom line is I don't play by your rules, you know.
Yeah.
When it
And
comes
and,
to
and you
that,
know what? It's your channel. This is my channel. That's Nani's channel. Kane's channel. I'm not going to go on somebody's channel and tell them how to run their channel. That's their channel. Whatever they talk about, whatever they say or do on their channel, that's up to the host. It's up to the person to allow things. It's up to the person to say, you know what, enough's enough. I don't want you in my room bashing other people. If you have a problem with that person, walk out the door, leave my channel, because I'm not putting up with it. That's how my channel's going to run.
and Kane, I hope there, young man, that you're not getting grief because you're coming over and watching me, because that ain't right. I mean, you don't see me saying that to Noni or to Katrina. I don't say, well, just because you watch that person, I don't want you coming to my live stream, and I'm not going to come to yours.
And the thing is, Grandpa, like they had mentioned, they know I go there. So far, so good. They don't have a problem with it.
Well, I'm sure you're okay
Yet.
with it, Kane. I didn't ask you that though. I asked you if you were getting any grief.
Yeah, that's right, Nani. That's right, Nani. I know exactly who. I know who
Well,
you're talking about.
my mom used to tell me, or the woman that raised me, that people that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. You know, I try really hard not to throw the first stone, but you know, you throw that first one at me, and I put the stones in a bazooka and I fire them back.
Mm-hmm. And you get so built up inside because you've dealt with it for so long, and you can only take so much. And then it's time to blow and say enough is enough. If you continue, then you're going to continue, right? If they want to continue it, let's continue it, you know?
Oh yeah, I just step it up to the next level.
Yep. And that's a form of harassment. It really is. It's harassment. You can't come on to on your channel and say, like, for instance, if Nani wasn't in here, I know how Nani talks. I know what she says. I know how you talk and how you are. If someone comes in here under Nani's name, calls me all these names, whatever, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I know it's Nani, it's her. You know, you can't. You don't know. You have no
Right.
idea who's behind that computer screen. That's right,
Well,
Nani.
that's like with me. If you don't if you don't know me well enough, I'm the type that if I got a problem with it, I'm going to tell you right to your face.
Yep.
I'm not going to
Like
sneak
even the
around.
short of time I've watched you and Lucky, I've been on your channel, I've come up on the lives now. I know you guys well enough. And you guys are not that people. You will say it on your channel. If you have a
Oh
problem
yeah,
with someone, you'll tell them.
I let them know in no uncertain terms and a lot of
Yeah.
4-letter words.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, right? Exactly, Nani. Like, and that just shows right there. If you're in your own live and someone's typing your name in your live, you're like, really? Come into my live stream and pretend you're me, even though I'm right here on the freaking camera talking to you guys. Like, hello? Way to go, troll.
Well, at least you haven't had anybody show you their little winky yet.
Oh, thank God. I don't ever want to see that. But you know what's funny, Grandpa? Ever since I removed those 2 mods, they haven't been in here.
Yeah.
Yep, that's something. And
Yeah.
that's the thing with YouTube. There could be one person that comes in as like 10 different names with one person, you know? Right, Nani? Like, and especially, I laugh at that when they come into that person's live to be them when they're on camera. It's like, how stupid are you?
Oh yeah. Tampa boy wants to know where his ranch is.
There you go. There you go, Tampa. Get her done.
Tampa's another one. If you've got something to say, he'll tell you.
Yep. And I'm the same way.
And he ain't any more nice about it than I am.
Yep. Look, if I'm severely mad, um, yeah, I know, Tampa. I know you. You go in and out, or you let it play.
You've got
What was
Tampa.
I saying?
You got so much going on in your life, you don't have time to troll.
I forget what I was gonna say.
You got a wife, a job, and a child, and all kinds of work that you're doing. Exactly, Tampa.
Please, Tampa, where's my wrench? Right, Rosanna? I'm gonna say that
Oh,
next time in his live stream when he goes live. Where's my wrench?
Tampa, you didn't wrench up Rosanna or Katrina? Oh, shame.
You're in doo doo now. Oh, yeah. Don't I know? I go into one every time they go live. And I'm not saying any
Oh,
names because, yeah. And you can tell they're just miserable.
yeah. I had to do that as well, Rosanna,
Yeah,
because
Grandpa did.
because there was one of my mods that was, and I know one of pretty much the same person I messaged you was probably the one going in and blocking people. They blocked Patrick and oh, who else was it? BSS Small Engines.
Yeah.
Yep, they did the same thing to Tampa. went in there and was blocking people, you know. That one person messaged me and says, you know, I'm oh, it was Bruce. He said I tried to give you a PayPal thing and I was blocked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got rid of all of them, and then I think now I have like 8 or 9 people.
Okay, you're not coming up on panel. Fucking weirdo.
Okay. I don't see anybody in the chat.
No, it was in the basement. Wanted to come on cam, and it looks like a kid that's freaking 10 years old.
Oh,
He's like this. I'm like, okay, smoke another one.
well, if you insist.
Wow, people.
You know, I do like cracking jokes and being happy, but darn, I also like to get on here and chew someone a new asshole, you know?
Yep,
What's up with
that's
that?
right.
Is that just human nature or what is it?
Human nature, apparently.
I'm comfortable in both worlds.
Yep. And that's what I like about you, Nani, Tampa, Lucky, Cheryl, is you guys say it how it is.
Well, don't leave Miss Rosanna out of that.
Oh, and Rosanna, yes. Yes, she's the same. Have a good night, Nancy. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you on Friday.
Take care, Nancy.
See, I like real people. People that don't have a problem speaking up.
Well, you know when someone's got your back when they get more upset about someone trolling you than you do.
Yep. Well, look how mad I got up on your live last night, and I spoke to
Oh
those
yeah.
people. Oh, Nani's mad when she's on doing her lives. It's hilarious. She'll sit there with a straight face and then she'll start laughing. And I think that's what pisses the trolls off even more because they know they can't get to her and she just laughs. It's hilarious. Okay, perfect, Nancy. 7:30 p.m. on Friday. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
most of the time they make me laugh, Noni. I know you do, Rosanna. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, Noni, they do make me laugh, but they start getting personal about other things and they get personable about things that I believe in and it pisses me off.
Like what ticked me off, and Nani will know who I'm talking about because it's the same person that was doing the same thing to Nani. I went on her channel to watch, like I watched Nani's video and what had happened. Then I went to that person's channel and watched, and I sat there and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, no wonder why Nani felt the way she did. Like, the way this person was talking about Nani was just, I'm like, you're no better. Like, Yeah, that's true, Nani. You're like, wait, don't block them, don't erase, don't do nothing. I gotta see what they gotta say. Yep. No, not once. Not once did you ever. No. And I've watched most of your videos when that happened.
This girl has the light.
Aw, Luna. Look at Luna sleeping. The
Luna,
doll.
Luna, Luna,
Oh, where did my hook go?
Luna girl. Want a
Nani,
treat?
I got a question for you. So, just from I think you've used this yarn before. It's the latte cakes. What is good to make with that? Like, is shirts, like, it's really soft. I've never used it before. Like a scarf, shirts, poncho. You can pretty much make anything. Did you really? Wow. That's hilarious. That's like a karma. Totally
You know,
karma.
I remember using that back in high school, Katrina. It was called an Angora ring.
This?
Yeah, you'd give that to that special girl in your heart for that week.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I've never worked with it, so it's going to be interesting. And I didn't expect that soft. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, there's no way that's soft. And I picked it up and I was like, is that ever soft? Now, what about this stuff? It's a lightweight 3. It's really, really thin.
I'd make sushi out of that.
Sushi. I just, because most of the stuff I've never used before. I've never bought, like the shimmering shawl. That's what it's called. I'm guessing I can make a shawl out of it because
Well,
it's a shawl.
say that real
Yeah.
quick about 10 times. Shimmering shawl, shimmering shawl.
Shimmering shawl. It's 962 yards. That's a lot of yards. I don't know. Because I've got a lot of these, like different colors. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors, and there's 2 of each. If I do not find something, I'm going to be giving them away because, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. Look
ain't,
at
ain't that, wow. No, 10.58 ounces, I understand that.
just not the yardage. It is
That's another thing.
962 yards. You
That's
men
another
will never understand the yards of crocheting. Just the ounces. Oh,
that's
dear.
another thing in high school. In math, I sucked, but whenever they asked a question that dealt with ounces or grams, I had my hand up every time, and the teacher was impressed. Why do you know so
Right?
much about that? You know,
Yep. Yep. It is a lot of yards.
I don't want to blind anybody.
Is that one of those lights?
It's a it's a laser on Dirty Gertie.
Oh,
I'll just show you the tip.
right. Yes, I
Thir-
seen that.
$13.
That's not bad.
No, Yep, that is
It-
lots of yards, huh, Tampa?
It's loops and thread, Nani. I think Michael's at least here anyways in Canada. They're replacing a lot of the yarn, and we've been getting a lot of the Lion brand and loops and threads. And
I
this
bet you
other
Tampa,
cotton stuff or whatever it is.
I bet you Tampa knows a little bit up about ounces and grams too,
Yep.
because he's a
Well,
smart
I
young
know
man.
the grams and ounces, but yeah,
$13 for a movie camera, that's cheap too.
that is cheap. That's a good price.
Yeah, really good price. I like going on Facebook Marketplace. No, it's a laser, Noni. It's actually a laser sight, and you can, people use it in their hand, like when they're doing presentations and stuff.
Yeah.
It'll shine on an object up to 100 yards away.
I had a cat that loved playing, like I'd have those lasers and I'd put it on the wall and it would run up the wall and chase it.
Yeah, a friend of mine had a boxer, and such a good boy. He was a lot like Luna. He was what I'd call a laser retard. I mean, he'd chase it across the floor and go right up the wall, and he was a big boy,
Yeah.
but so sweet. I've only met a couple boxers that had attitudes, and one of my neighbors here has boxers, and they'd come up to the bench and want you to pet them, and then while I was petting one of them, the other one nipped me in the hand.
Oh, geez.
But if you know anything about boxers, they're put in the same category as a pit bull because they have the same kind of bite.
Yeah.
So he didn't bite me to hurt me. He was kind of like giving me a warning.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad's Shih Tzu, actually, he's sweetest dog ever. Wouldn't hurt anything in the world. And this lady was walking down the street, no leash on it. I think it was a pit bull or a bulldog, and it attacked my dad's dog, had its top teeth, dug in the top of his head, and the bottom tooth was on his neck, and he just swung him around, and my dad just lost it because that's like a kid to him. He'd be lost without his dog. So they took him to the vet. It was a pretty bad wound. Like it wasn't deep, but it was bad. And to find out that his dog has a heart murmur, and I don't know if it was because of that or it's an old dog. He's got an old dog, but I'm like, dogs like that should be on a leash. It's because it's one of those dogs that will attack anybody, even a person. My dad got bit on the hand and he had to go to the hospital and get it checked. The very next day, she walked her dog because the police were notified and it had a muzzle around its face.
Yeah, my son's two dogs here in town. He has golden retrievers, and they both kind of put up with Luna
Yeah.
because
Golden and retrievers are beautiful.
they all her male their male is, and I keep on telling them to you know stud him out because they get $500 for that,
Oh,
and they they tolerate Luna. Where they go during the day is a lot of times is her parents, and they have 3 golden retrievers. So there's a pecking
Aw.
order there, you know. And my son's dog is like she's this the second in command over there at that house. Well, Luna doesn't have nothing to do with that. Luna's the queen bitch wherever she goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now my other son that comes up, he got a dog from the pound, and she's, you know, if you open up a piece of food in front of her, even in the same room, she thinks it's hers.
Wow.
Well, she, oh, you know, his fiance was eating something one day, and I guess Luna got too close, and she went after her. And that's all it takes with Luna. Luna messed her up. She put a hole right through her ear.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I am, Kane, definitely, because some of them can be, if they're not trained properly, oh man, they can even go after their
Well,
own owners, and same with Rottweilers.
they're they're a triggered dog.
Yep,
Okay, Luna
yep.
Luna's the same way about other big dog. And I don't know if I told you this before, Katrina. Luna's a lesbian. Okay,
Okay, there
she
you
hates
go.
she hates boy dogs. Okay,
Really?
she loves girl dogs, and well, she'll put up with them, you know, if she
Yeah.
wants to play. But they try to get on her and ride her, it's on. Okay,
She'll attack, yeah.
yeah. Or if a
Which is
big
she's
dog,
protecting herself, right?
yeah, I think you know it's just one of those things that triggers her. And a cat, man, if I see a cat, if I don't have that harness on, she's gonna pull me up the road.
Yeah. Well, that even like that one dog when you were out walking her in your video, and a dog went by and she almost like took you with her.
Yeah, Emily hates all dogs equally. I've told you before, Rosanna. Luna would be scared to death of her. She's scared to death. She quivers around little dogs.
Aw.
But no, you know, Yorkies are a beautiful, sweet dog. But you look up the videos on YouTube. People in Scotland use them. They use Yorkies and Karens to hunt rats,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and they are vicious, and I mean vicious. They have the same type of hair as a Karen. It's like soft on the outside, but it's real coarse and dense. To
Yeah.
where if you grab them, you're going to grab the skin, but you're not going to break it.
Yeah. And that's the thing, Kane, like a lot of dogs, they love their family, but when other people come around, it's their protection. They're protecting their surroundings. Because like if the dog if somebody's banging on the door, they're thinking that's trouble. Something's they feel because they don't know who's behind that door, and they're just protecting the people in their home, right?
Well, Roseanne, it's not just her avatar. She is a sweet dog, but they're a little dog with a big attitude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Karens
is a
can.
cute
My
dog.
my uh my friend Jason has two Karens, and Luna wants to play with them so bad, but they come up and they start barking at her, and she'll come over and get right on my lap and quiver and shake. Hey,
Hey,
Mason.
Mason, welcome in. Yeah, and you can tell Luna she's got no hate in her. Like she's a great dog.
Well, she loves every person. I don't. She's never met a person that she didn't want. I mean, if a stranger pulled in this driveway and opened their door, she'd get in and put her paw
Yep.
up and wave goodbye. You know.
Aw. I don't know,
But
Nani.
she'd miss me. I'm doing
I
good,
think
mate.
so. Was Tutu on the Wizard of Oz a carrion terror? I can't
Toto,
remember. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, because he looked. Though I've seen some big Yorkies though. He was one of the two, or maybe a cross.
Yeah.
But towards their, they're like any other dog. But
Yeah.
again, they were bred to hunt. You know,
Yep.
just just like Luna's breed was. Unfortunately, the breeding over the years for pit bulls were bred to fight and kill.
Yep. Protect. That's what they're
And,
known for, is to protect.
and those moments of being triggered can happen, like it would never hurt one of the people that it lives with, but if it thinks another kid is hurting that kid,
Yep.
they've attacked kids.
And that's good. That's good.
Yeah, long story short, what happened, Kane?
What's the rest of the story, Kane? I'm still here.
I know someone could come into my house and Luna wouldn't bite them, but she'd let me know that they were there.
Yep. And
And
that's
then
the thing too. Animals like cats or dogs, more so dogs, can sense a bad person and can sense if there's something bad gonna happen.
see, with Luna, she's never met a person she didn't like.
Oh wow. See, the pit bull probably thought he was hurting you guys, right? That's probably the dog was probably confused, thinking like even though you guys were, you know, yeah, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, a neighbor of mine had a Rottweiler. His name was George, and he was the sweetest dog.
Oh,
She'd take
they're
him out in the
beautiful
morning
dogs.
in the backyard for a walk, and I'd see him out there, and I'd open my door, and as soon as my door come open, he was up over the fence and right in my house.
Wow.
Because, well, you knew he was going to get a piece of bologna.
Those dogs are smart, but they're dangerous. They can be dangerous.
I think, I think, I think with a lot of dogs, or I'd say with most dogs, it's how the owner treats them.
Yep. And if you get them as pups and train them as pups when they get older, it's not as bad, right?
Right. It's
Because
like
it's
with
all
my,
on how they're trained and
it's
raised.
like with my
It's,
my son's dog there that attacked Luna that day. They got her. I mean, she's a sweetheart. They got her from the pound, and unfortunately, they learn things like that.
yeah. Well, Indians, you can. I wouldn't say he probably wasn't Indian because you can understand Indians. I'm like 85% Indian.
I don't think he's talking about that kind of Indian.
Oh, okay. Right. The
You
other.
know, it's considered by some people racist, but a lot of big cities that you go into, if you go to a motel, it's owned by an Indian person.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The P
And
word.
yeah, as soon as you go into the office, all I can smell is curry.
Mm-hmm. And not the good curry either. It stinks. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Some of the stuff are ugh. Well, and that's why they own half the crap.
And
They
I
come
can tell
in
you,
here into our country, even like Canada, the States, take over and they get what they need and want. They get an allowance. Wish we could do that.
I mean, it all comes down to what you eat. Because I can
Yep,
say when I was eating a lot of sauerkraut on a daily basis, the the smell of my sweat was just unreal.
yep.
And the same thing with Italian relatives that I had that ate, I mean, immense amounts of garlic. That smell would
Oh,
come out in sweat.
and they don't believe in their culture. They don't wear deodorant. They don't wear cologne or perfume or anything like that. So when they sweat, holy, like it's bad. But it's part of their culture, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's hard. Like, I mean, that's how they were born. That's how they live. Yep,
well,
they are.
I don't know about curry, but garlic's one of the best, you know, cure-alls in the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely, Kane. There's a store over here. It used to be called Max Milk, and now it's Circle K because they bought the business, and every single one has one of them working in it. Pretty much everywhere here in town, all the businesses are owned by them. They've taken over. Oh, I love garlic. Love garlic.
I do too.
It is so good.
I've been loving me some garlic. It is
Yeah.
known. That's why I said that. It fights off it,
They smell funny.
it fights off all kinds of diseases. But if you eat a whole lot of it, it can come out in your sweat, and it doesn't smell all that great.
No.
Oh, and they recommend, garlic in the garden. Best thing to do if you're going to have, uh, spend time outdoors. Grow garlic right where you're going to spend times outdoors because it'll keep the bugs away from you.
Really? I didn't
Yep,
even know that.
and it'll keep the critters away too.
Oh, I've never had raw garlic.
Yeah, garlic is a wonderful food.
Hmm. And see, I use the garlic powder, not garlic salt when I'm cooking. It's the garlic powder I use. Is that better than the garlic salt?
Well, the best, like anything else, is fresh garlic.
Yeah.
But I use garlic powder, and I use those. I actually prefer those uh, freeze dried onions to fresh ones.
Oh, we have so many snapping turtles here and rabbits everywhere. Like, my garden is a mess. Like, they eat away at the garden.
No, see what she said. They don't have to worry about snakes, turtles, or rabbits. They don't like garlic.
Hmm. I should grow some garlic next year. Is there a certain time you have to grow it or plant it?
Well, what's his name there? Ron, the Green Wizard, I think says to plant it in the fall
Okay.
because actually garlic will grow its roots down even in the wintertime.
Oh. Yeah, garlic salt's good too. Very good. Anything garlic is good. We have this garlic dip that I always buy and I use it for my potatoes or French fries.
Yep, you plant it just like a perennial.
Okay, it's a
Plant
bulb.
it And those garlic will come back every year, won't it, Noni?
It's like a perennial, right? It comes back every year.
I believe it does. Oh yeah, garlic cut like paper thin, and you put it and fry it in some butter, and it like
Yeah.
melts right away.
So it
And you,
depends on what kind of garlic you buy. I'll have to look into that definitely next year. 'Cause it'd be too late now, or can I still plant it? 'Cause fall hasn't hit yet.
no, this should be the best time.
Okay. I'll have to check that out. It'll keep them away. Isn't that what they say? Garlic keeps the vampires away?
Yeah, they used to hang those like
Yeah.
wreaths of the garlic cloves, and like potatoes, uh, you stick them in a cool dark place, and they'll last for like ever.
Hmm. Okay.
And don't you do correct me if I'm wrong, Nuri, don't you do the the smaller size down, or is it the fatter side down? Oh, I love that show on Netflix there, Hemlock Grove, and the young blonde-haired kid on there, the vampire kid, uh, he went on to play It in that new Stephen King one there.
Oh, Stephen King. I like Stephen King.
I've seen his house.
Really?
Yeah, and his house is weird, just like him.
I've read his books. I've seen some of the shows he's been in. It's potato harvest
Yeah,
time. Oh, I like the
yeah.
yellow potatoes. I'm not too fond of the white ones anymore. I like yellow potatoes.
I like the big Idaho potatoes, the baking
Yeah,
potatoes.
so does my mom. Idahoans, she loves them.
Yep, he lives right in Bangor, and
Really?
he has a big wrought iron fence around his property, and in his windows
So he
he
lives
has
where you live, Grandpa.
yeah, just about an hour away.
Wow.
He lives right in downtown Bangor.
Isn't that something? Yukon
Now,
Gold
speaking of
potatoes.
potatoes,
Oh, love them.
you were saying you like sauerkraut, Katrina?
Yep, yep.
Okay, something. This is an old German thing that my parents did is when you make your sauerkraut, you take in a potato, any kind of potato, and finally grate a little bit into the sauerkraut while you're cooking it. And what it'll
Oh,
do, it'll make it just a little bit slightly sweeter, and it makes it creamy.
hmm.
And it is very good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, when you grow up with things like that, they have to find different ways to make the same thing taste different.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we had those big old crock pots that they made sauerkraut in. They used to do their own pickles too.
So all that is just cabbage and you grate it and you cook it with vinegar and water. Is that how you make your homemade sauerkraut?
I forget. Actually, they let it ferment.
Okay.
It ferments in that crock.
Hmm.
But they used to also do pickles in canning jars, and homemade pickles are so much different than the store-bought ones because they would wait 6 months before they'd eat them. And
Wow.
though they weren't as firm and hard, they were they had a different texture than a cucumber,
Yeah.
but they were so good.
Yeah. I like making homemade pickled eggs.
I I can I can put that in pickle juice. Those are good. But yeah, pickled eggs are wonderful.
Yeah. See, I don't know how to make the juice, so how I make it, like when you buy the dill pickles, I use the juice out of that.
Yeah, Noni, isn't it just vinegar and salt? I do remember them putting salt in it, but I don't remember what else they put in besides vinegar. And in the pickles, it was, they got their own fresh dill, and those pickles, those, the longer the set, the softer they got.
Oh, yummy.
Blackberry jelly. Ooh, I'm
My
not a big.
grandparents used to do a lot of canning, and it's the best. Okay.
If it weren't for them cutting the lawn all the time, right down by the brook, there is mint that's growing and wild strawberries.
Oh, I love strawberries.
But the wild strawberries, I mean, most of them aren't any bigger than a fingernail.
Oh, wow.
They are so sweet.
Yeah, I don't like some of our strawberries here. I don't know where they get picked from or whatever, but you get some that are like bitter and they're not. So I would cut them out, wash them, put them in a container and a little bit of sugar and let them soak.
Yeah, canning a lot of work. I remember they used to make their pickle brine in these great big huge kettles, and then stick to after they put the pickles in there, they'd put the the lid part on and stick it back down in the boiling water until it sucked the lid down.
Well, and look at the Mennonite community. Like everything is garden. Everything is grown from the garden and they do their own food. They grow their own stuff. Like, and it's better for you.
Yeah, yeah, we have some Amish here in Maine.
Oh, yeah.
And canning foods is a lot of work. Tim does a lot of that. He does that in his videos. I mean, they put up a
Who's
lot.
that?
Tim,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it is expensive, very expensive now. Getting all the jars and all the lids and everything. That can cost you a few $100 to get everything.
They have actually, I don't know. Do you guys have dollar stores there?
Yeah,
Do they sell, like, see here in Canada, they sell boxes of the cans, like the jars and the lids and everything at the dollar store.
yeah, I don't go to the dollar store very much. I know that right now that Walmart's full of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See, I have an adapter for my vacuum sealer that goes over a wide mouth jar.
Oh, really? My dad's
Yeah,
got
and
one
how
of
that
those vacuum sealer things, but I don't think it's like yours.
yeah, one cool thing about it is if I want to take and barbecue some chicken or make up some teriyaki chicken, I mix up the ingredients and I put the chicken in the jar, and you can see it actually happen. You put that vacuum sealer around the top, and you can see the air coming out of the chicken and the teriyaki sauce going into it.
Oh, wow. So it just soaks it right in there.
Yeah. Or you can do the
Nice.
same thing with steak.
Yeah.
Well, Katrina, you know it's going on 3 hours,
It is.
2:55.
Holy 2 hours and 55 minutes. I always
So
tell myself before I go live, Kate, I'm only going to do an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And no, it just
right.
doesn't work out that way. Well, and that's the thing, Nani, right? Like if they want, like they finish it up, but give the jar back and then you can just refill it. Even if you go to the dollar store and buy it, it adds up. The money adds up. Just reuse the jar.
Yeah, this time of the year in May, those canning jars are like gold. Walmart always sells out.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
in
they
fact,
have them like you can buy them in boxes or
I
single.
have I have one right here, but I won't show you what's in it.
I got the exact same one.
Yeah. Well,
That's my canning.
yep, it's called curing.
Yeah. Yeah. Parsley.
Yeah. Yeah, oregano.
Yeah.
You gotta Oh, that's some good smelling oregano. You wanna know something funny? Luna likes it,
Does she?
especially the stems.
Yeah.
Or she'll take cure. Yep. She'll
Cure
she'll take
can.
she'll take one of those big stalks and she'll chew it right up into like little toothpicks, and then she'll go over on the couch and she'll lay back and put her legs up in the air.
Probably feeling pretty relaxed and then out for a bit.
Yeah, she's not feeling any pain.
Yeah.
And I think myself, I think that's much better than the last owner had her on Prozac.
Yeah. That's right, Nani. Screw actual drinking glasses. Just drink it out of a jar. They don't
Yeah,
break.
that's why they started making a lot of them with handles on them.
Yeah. Well, even you can get them at the dollar
We
store or Walmart, and they've got the lids, they got them decorated, and they got a straw, you know? A lot of people drink out of them.
Oh yeah. Luna, what do
Prozac,
you think?
yeah.
Oh, it is. I know. I know people. I work with people that were using that. And the thing that it was with her is that she was just being left alone too much.
Yeah.
And again, boxers aren't one of those dogs that you leave alone. They need a lot of love and a lot of attention.
Oh,
And
yeah. Yep.
if you don't get it, they're like a bad child and they act out.
Yep. They love attention and affectionate.
And that's a good thing because I love her lovins and she loves mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how and that's the thing, animals are just like us. Oh, wow. I've never been on that medication and hopefully never ever have to be on it. Is that what Prozac is for? Is like depression?
Yes. It, to calming,
Oh,
but
okay.
just like any other drug, you know, if you read the directions on it, it can also cause suicidal tendencies.
Yeah. Well, and look at oh, what's that pill called that people get addicted to? Perks, the painkiller. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that's just a fancy name for heroin. It's an opiate.
yeah,
They give those out like candy for so many years, and then wonder why there's so many addicts in America.
yep, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I had people tell me they felt like they were out of their body looking at themselves,
Wow.
and it's like that one that doctor tried to give me for smoking. He says, well, he says some people feel suicidal after they take this, and I say, well, you're telling me the smoking's killing me, but if I take this pill, I might want to kill myself. What's
Yeah,
the
no
difference?
kidding. That's crazy. What it's amazing what medication like can do to you, how it affects people.
Yeah, and Luna's pretty well spoiled too. She
Yeah, they're
demands.
like kids.
I think she knows when Thursdays are now because she goes to the refrigerator and looks at it.
She's excited for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, she'll enjoy that steak. I think I'll get her a bigger one tomorrow than I usually get.
So do you cook it for her grandpa or she just eats it whatever way?
No, I used to cook it and then she complained about it.
Oh, so she
She says,
likes it raw.
yeah, she says, I'm a damn dog. I want my meat raw.
And see, dogs can have raw meat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and contrary to what people think, dogs can have chicken bones if they're raw.
yep,
It's they don't become brittle and sharp until you cook them.
yeah.
But she likes any kind of raw meat, even fish.
Your dogs hide when you say bath. Dogs usually love baths.
I tell if Luna comes in when I'm in the bathroom there in the morning, I'll tell her that I'll see you want a bath, and her ears will come up, and she'll get up and go right back in the bed. Oh no,
Oh,
Rose.
dear Rosanna. Oh, how did the bat get in your house?
So you need to get some of Noni's garlic.
I was just gonna say. Oh, that I hate bats. They're cute, but no thanks. Did they get it out?
I remember coming home on leave right after I got out of jump school, and I'm sitting in a bar that my mother-in-law was a bartender at, and there was a bat that come inside, and we got a hold of it and gave it a shot of tequila,
Wow.
and that bat passed out right on the bar. Well, you take Bath to Luna, and she runs.
Oh, so it got in when you let the dog out.
So it's been in your house a couple of nights. It's lucky it didn't get down to the floor because Emily would have had a little snack.
Yeah, that would have been a nice snack.
Well, can you imagine what would have happened, Rosanna, if she would have got that in the middle of the night and brought it up to in bed with you to show you how proud she was?
They do, Nani. They're cute.
Oh, the ones that are cute are the fox bats.
Yeah.
Oh man, that must have scared the hell out of you.
Oh, wow. And they get stuck in your hair. I remember as a kid, a bat. There was bats near our apartment or the house, and they used to fly around. And I was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. And all these bats came flying, and my hair was like down to my butt back then. And they come flying, and I'm like, what the heck? And my brother's like, Katrina, run, go in the house, go in the house. And I'm like, no, they're so cute. So I stood there, and they got caught in my hair, and I freaked.
Well, that's okay, Rosanna. I only said it because you got the cat out of the house, but you know how dogs are. Cats too. They kill something, they want to bring it to you and show you how proud they are.
Nani. I don't think we have moles here. We have groundhogs. Is that the same thing?
No,
Okay, yeah, I don't think we have moles here.
no, moles got an ugly face and they have these like tentacles that come out.
Ugh.
They don't have any eyes. And my cats used to bring them home all the time, and cats won't eat a mole.
Really?
Nope, not at all. I've had I had them bring squirrel tail and a squirrel head in the house after they ate the rest of it. Bring it in and rub up against your leg and then drop it on the floor like, see what I got?
Wow. Yeah, we've got groundhogs here. Oh, wow, Nani. That's crazy. Because it's stuck to the hairspray.
Oh yeah, groundhogs are really big.
Yeah. I'm gonna Google moles. I've never seen one before. Never. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, excuse my language.
Katrina,
Oh, those are what the? They have no eyeballs?
no, they're blind.
It's like what is that? Oh my
And
gosh. They live in the ground, right? They come up from the ground.
yes,
Maybe we do have those, but they're very, very like, oh, they're ugly.
well, geez, I had three different things on here trying to give me something tonight.
So that's a
One was
mole.
yes,
What the heck? Ugh, ah,
I had
that is creepy.
I had Walmart, Mark from Walmart wanting to give me a gift card, and then the usual, you have an iPhone that we want to give to you. We only need your personal information so we can do it.
Oh, of
And,
course, yeah.
and then someone wanting to give me some type of drug so I can get an erection and keep my wife happy.
they see though? Like that's
They don't.
ugh.
That's why they have them things around their face. They feel.
Those are the ugliest type of animals I've ever seen.
And I've never seen another animal eat them. They must have a bad taste, you know?
Oh my God. That's ugh. Groundhogs are cute though. Like look at them, they're so cute.
Yeah, they devastate a yard though.
Yeah. We have a lot of skunks up here though too. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Skunks are cute. Oh really? I didn't even know that about bats. Okay, Rosanna. Gotcha. Like they're always digging holes, like they dig a hole, go down, then go through, and then did another hole, and then they just continue. They can just make holes all over the place.
Yeah, we used to have to shoot them.
Yeah.
They usually have one hole that they go in, and then they have an exit hole. Well, you cover up the exit hole and then dump 5 gallons of water down the hole that they went in, and when you lift the bucket up, they're usually right there.
Wow. See, we don't have much wildlife. Like I said, we've got groundhogs, we've been seeing a lot of deer lately. Um, bunnies, skunks, birds. Like we've got blue jays, we've got hummingbirds, robins. Not much wildlife here. Ducks. We've got the Canadian geese, the swans.
That oh man,
Did she do?
we- she's she's having a dream, and one of her eyes was open, and her lips were quivering, and her legs were shaking, and then she just blew the cheese. Maybe maybe she was having a stomach cramp.
Yeah, maybe.
She can be nasty sometimes. She does that in bed and wants to put the covers up over my head.
Oh dear. Yeah, we don't have much wildlife here.
You know, every once in a while we get a moose right downtown.
Wow. They're cute.
What, moose?
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go near one though.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, we've got owls and eagles, bunnies, coyotes. I don't know.
yeah. Well, you don't see the coyotes.
No.
They're very reclusive. They're
Oh,
very hard. They're very hard to hunt. They still have a bounty on them here in Maine,
wow.
and we have all kinds of fox.
Yeah, we've got some foxes, but you don't see them a lot.
Would like a lot of other animals, they're an opportunist. So they're getting very populated around the cities because human beings we can tend to be dirty and we leave trash and You know, they take advantage of that. That's why my son a couple years back had one as a pet.
Oh. Owls are cute.
Well, Katrina, I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, no worries, Grandpa. I'll
I've
see you Thursday. No, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Oh my God, my days are mixed up. See, this is what happens when I'm not working. I grabbed an application today, though, for Canadian Tire. So,
yeah. What are you
yeah,
gonna
I
change
hate being
tires?
at home.
You're gonna
What's
change
that?
tires? Are you gonna change tires?
No, God, no. Cashier. Probably gonna go
Thank
for
you,
cashier.
Rosanna. Everybody have a good night.
You too.
Take
We'll
care,
see you
everyone.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Bye.
Take care, Grandpa. Well, that's the thing too, like when I'm not working, my days are all mixed up. You off to bed, Nani? What time do you have there, Nani? Or are you going on Triple C and Joe's live tonight, right now? Oh, speaking of. Yep, they're live now. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it for the night, guys. I've been on for 3 hours and 17 minutes. I will be on Friday at 7:30. Like I said, I'm gonna do the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday, I'm trying to figure out what time because I have 8:30 for Wednesday because Tampa's on at 7. I was thinking earlier in the day. I don't know what time though. That's 11:47 here. Anytime, Rosanna. Like, I just don't know what time to do it on Wednesdays. Because Lucky does Sundays and Fridays, and Grandpa does Tuesdays and Fridays. So I'm gonna figure it out and I'll let you guys know. And yeah, I'll be on Friday at 7:30. Yeah, I'm gonna crochet for a little bit or work on my diamond painting that I'm doing. So you guys all have a good night. Thank you for coming in, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.